Hi, this is Waffles, and I have your navigating delicate ownership advice from an anxious beagle with Waffles. So, those of you who have known me all these years know my origin story and know that when I first came here as a correspondent to the Murder News Network, I was just a young cup reporter and kind of insecure. I know, right? Like, can you even imagine me insecure? Anyway, one of the things that I did to self soothe was to bring things to my office that made me feel safe, like one of Mr. Management's t shirts, a sock of Mrs. Management's, a damp washcloth, a cat toy, a skein of yarn, one of the cat's food bowls after I had eaten everything out of it, a book on how to overthrow a tyrannical government, whatever. And every day it was something different. But eventually, maybe about 3 or 4 months in, I felt a lot more secure and I stopped doing that. But I still enjoy snuffling a stuffy or a towel now and then. So, this thing of being able to get right of first snuffle on all of Rufus's toys has happened twice now, and I thought that I would talk about it here in case anyone else is having a similar issue in their office or household. So let me set the stage. Rufus, as you know, is an unhinged golden retriever who loves his toys and his tennis balls and anything ball-shaped. I mean, he will go after an apple or an orange or a dryer ball or a handful of socks or whatever it is that you have in your hand that is even sniffs of being round. And he has a lot of stuffed toys, or stuffies as we call them here. And as you can imagine, he slobbers on them because he's gross. He drags them outside because he has no boundaries. He shoves them under the couch, and they get really disgusting. I mean, I am an anxious beagle who has no problem rolling in whatever smelly thing there is in the backyard, but even I am horrified by how gross these things can get. So periodically, management rounds up a laundry load worth of stuffies and washes and dries them. And usually Rufus gets one or two to hold him over while they are in the wash. Okay, back eyes on me. I am setting the scene again. So I usually hang out on the dog sofa downstairs in Mr. Management's office, and Rufus hangs out on the floor, or sometimes he will try to curl up on the ottoman like a cat. But really, he sort of looks like a cake that is overflowing its cake pan. But anyway, but generally, I have the whole sofa to myself. And if I lay there very still, I become invisible. It's true. Because when I am invisible, Mrs. Management will bring all the freshly washed stuffies and pile them on top of me because she can't see me. And then I get all of the clean stuffies, and Rufus is stuck on the floor with some wet and grubby stuffed duck. So that is my advice. If you want something that technically belongs to somebody else, make yourself still, center yourself, make yourself still, which will make yourself invisible, and then the thing that you want will be piled up either right next to you or on top of you, and then it's yours because it's not your fault that they can't see you. Okay? All right. See you next time.